Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Today I am watching Spy, AMD, Blink, GMA, and QQQ as usual. So that's my usual watch list for today. Spy is looking up today, and we gotta wait and see if it's another gap and crap or they're just gonna come back to run a test to the support level before jumping higher. So, good morning. Thank you for joining. So, yeah, as I was saying, we gotta wait and see. If it is a gap and go, we will be keeping an eye out for semiconductors. Like, I'm especially watching out for AMD. So, before we jumpstart ahead, I just want to make sure if you guys can hear me properly. And if it's all good, as I said before, I'm watching GME, I'm watching AMD, BLNK, and SPY for today. We're gonna wait for a while, for at least like 5 to 10 minutes to see which direction the market is taking. For now, SPY seems like it's coming lower. So let's see what we have on store. If it's another floater operation, we gotta wait and see what's going on. So hope you guys had a nice weekend. So we are back to business again as usual. Yes, we can hear you. Amazing. Alright. So, as I said, I'm gonna wait for like first 5 to 10 minutes. So 392.60 is where I am expecting to go on a long side for SPY. So provided we see some buyers around that area. So if we don't see anything at 392.60, we are most likely coming back down to 390 on SPY. And so we gotta wait and see how it goes, and we'll take it from there. So if you guys are watching anything, if you guys have anything on the watch list, let me know so I can go ahead and take a look at it from my end. Alright, so loud and clear. Good morning. Yep, we can hear you clearly. Yep, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. We have 1 minute to go. Good luck today. Take high probability trades, manage the risk wisely. Do not gamble. Let's start the week strong. Let's see what we got on for store for today. So 393.10 on SPY for now. And here we go. DVM. Let me check DVM just a minute. My watch list for today is, I think I can take off the Blink off the watch list because I already have an alert set at 1850. So let's see what's going on there. DVM energy. Oh, it's a nice gap up there. Right, so let's see, we'll keep an eye out for it. So let's see how the SPY moves today, and then we'll make the moves accordingly. So here we go, AMD is pushing higher here. We gotta wait and see how the SPY behaves before taking any trade. So $80 is important for AMD. As long as we hold on to it, we can jump higher over there in that stock. So let's wait and see. We're pushing higher in SPY as well. So GameStop is coming lower, and GameStop I am watching for 24.67. Alright, good morning everyone. Ruby, what's going on in that stock? RUBY. Let me take a look. Oh, it's a penny stock. All right. We don't trade this. We just gonna keep an eye out for it. Alright, AMD is breaking $80 here. Something to keep an eye out for. I appreciate you for doing this, man. Hey, anytime, man. We usually do it like 3 times a week, so make sure to tune in. Oh, it's a huge red candle on AMD. Not a good looks at all. But wait and see if we hold it as support. If we break these levels on AMD, we are going to go down much lower. 78 is important. That was the lows of yesterday, so if you break under it, watch out, we are gonna pummel down. Yep, we are coming lower. Right, so this is not a good look. Semiconductors are not looking good at all here. AMD is pummeling lower, and Nvidia, let's take a look. What is this? Nvidia is not looking good either. Nvidia is coming down as well. AMD is coming down. How's SPY looking? SPY. Alright, like sitting under an important area, getting rejected. Got to wait and see. Let's see what's about to happen next. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, so first few minutes is going to be volatile, so we're just going to keep an eye out for it. So as long as an AMD is under $80, we're just going to chill out. Looks like they wanted to pummel down lower, but as long as we're holding these levels, I'm not going to go full bearish on the stock. $78 is important if they break under it, so keep an eye out for it. If they can't recapture $80 again, we might head all the way down to 78.59. So SPY ain't looking so good either. Looks like they're just floating around. They got rejected at the value area high, which is currently at 394. It's a strong resistance on SPY. Getting rejected at $80 again. Alright, so we are on the sidelines for now. GME is not getting to our number yet. We're pushing higher. $80 is holding on AMD. Right. Just a slow floater day. If we can't recapture $80, we might come all the way down to 78.50. Let's see what we have in store in AMD. Interesting. SPY ain't looking too good either. SPY's just floating around here as well. Alright, SPY coming down here. Alright, so AMD. This is on my major watch list for today, and SPY is another one. Gotta wait and see if we can come down to fill that gap. Right, so your stream keeps getting interrupted. I don't know what's going on. I'll keep an eye out. Let me see, just a minute. I think it's the settings which I need to make some changes on. I'll look into it. I hope it's not too distractive for today, but I will keep an eye out for it so it won't be a problem coming into next stream. Alright, so for now, SPY is just floating around, not doing anything. That's what's going on. It's a big red candle on SPY, sitting right at support here. Gotta wait and see if we can see a bounce. If we can't, then we might come down to fill the gap at 291. So we'll move on to the 3-minute charts here on AMD. Looks like we're just getting rejected at the $80 level and we are coming back lower. So we'll wait and see what's going on. Alright, AMD recaptured the $80 here. Nice. Let's chillax. So if you guys are watching anything, let me know. We can go over that now. Looks like SPY is just like bouncing around here and there. Fill the gap on SPY, that's something. If we hold on and keep bouncing from here, that will be a good sign. But if we fail here, we might come down all the way to run a test 290, 390 on SPY. Something to keep an eye out for. $390, $350 is important to the upside. Keep an eye out for it. So if they can't recapture 390, $350 on SPY, watch out for the next level, which is currently sitting at around, what is it at? 390. AMD is just consolidating. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll be open to answer. And I hope the stream quality is better for now. And I will look into it from the next stream. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. So we'll look into it from the next stream and we'll correct it. What about Netflix NFLX? Let me see. Oh, that's a terrible candle on Netflix. Let me see. We'll go to the daily time frame. Netflix is actually sitting right at support here. We have a strong support at $220. As long as we hold on to it, we can just float around or start pushing higher here, or else like it can come all the way down to run a test to 214. Walmart, let me see what's going on with WMT. Right, so same with Walmart. 133.50 is a strong resistance levels. Under it, watch out for a support at $130. So that is something to keep an eye out for. 130 is a strong support level, so keep an eye out for it. If you want to go long, I like it at 130. SPY coming down here. QQQ getting into that support at 293.50, something to keep an eye out for there as well. Right. If you guys are still experiencing issues with the streaming quality, let me know. I will figure it out right now, so that like we can go ahead and continue with the analysis. AMD held on to $80 and now it's bouncing. Alright, we're pushing higher on AMD here. Rejected. Let's see how the rest of the day goes for SPY. You're under the gap, so watch out for SPY to run a test to 290 again. For now, the support is sitting somewhere around at 292-ish. If they can't, watch out for SPY to come all the way down to 291.20-ish to the downside. If they can't break above it, watch out for 289.83 or 290 zone to act as support. Looks like just another episode of the classic gap and crab. SPY is negative now. Here we go, we're coming down. Blink is 1850 or 1950, 1850. We're looking at the 1850 levels. BLNK and AMD got rejected immediately and coming down long there alongside with SPY. Alright, so AMD is breaking 780 told us here, barely holding on to it. So we'll come back to it again and let's keep an eye out for Blink, BLNK. Right, Blink is down almost 0.5%. Keeping an eye out for Blink and GameStop, I'm watching for 2467. You know, getting there. Nvidia coming lower as well. So let's see what's about to happen next. Morning Badra, good to have you here. QQQ getting in contact with the support at 293.56. Let's see if SPY can spike it. Sitting near an important area. If we come down to 389, something to watch out for. Potential longs and SPY coming soon. I don't think so for now. We need the SPY to recapture 393.50 to 394 zones before going long. But for now, looks like if you want to scalp for long, wait for 390. So that'll be a strong support on SPY. If you get 390, you can scalp for longs, but if you break under 390, no longs whatsoever. We can come down even further on SPY if you break under 390. Watch out for 387 to 385 to follow. For now, it just looks like another sell the rip day. So let's wait and see how it plays out. We're coming lower. If you're a bull in this market, 390 is your pivot. If you're not holding on to 390, we can come down way lower. That's the problem here. If you break under 390, watch out. AMD is coming back lower as well.
First, use your fingerprints to unlock the device.
Alright Siri, shut up. Alright, now. Watch out for 78 to follow on AMD. QQQ is nearing a strong support at 293.56, which is also the low of Friday's session. That's where we bounced right before the closing bell. Let's see what's about to happen next. 390 incoming for SPY here. let's focus on the volume profile here. For now, the point of contact is sitting at around 79.95. AMD got rejected over there, so watch out. So that's where the most amount of shares are traded for today. If they come lower, watch out for $78 in AMD. And SPY's coming down to the support level as well, so we gotta wait and see how the rest of the day plays out. So if 390 doesn't hold, SPY puts all the way to 388 to 387 levels. Alright, AMD pummeling lower. GameStop is still holding barely here, so let's see. AMD could get silly here. SPY filled the gap. QQQ might run here. Shop broke 30. Oh, whoa. This is something to keep an eye out for. Shopify. Shopify is under 30 bucks. We were talking about this before. If Shopify broke these levels and if we close candles under these levels here, which is somewhere around 29.30-ish, we can pummel lower. QQQ is coming lower. Short is looking interesting here. If you guys are looking for shorts, this is something to keep an eye out for. If they come back again to run test to that $30 and get rejected, it is a potential short. Looking weak here, Shopify. So let's see. I'm adding Shopify to my watch list for potential shorts. If you want to buy puts, this is a great place to do so with the stops at breaking about 30.55. Looks like 390 it is on SPY incoming. Careful here. The Friday's lows is currently at 390.33. So if they bounce from here, we can see SPY rallying back to the upside again to the 392-ish zones. If they fail here and starts pushing lower, then we have trouble in our hands. NDX, QQQ broke Friday's low. I won't be surprised if SPY followed the same. If you want to go long for scalping, 390 is your place. 390.33-ish levels is your risk-taking zone. But if you can't get there, watch out. You can go much lower. 388 to 387 is what I have next. Upstart, it's been a while since I've taken a look at that UPSD. $23. Holy shit. This thing just like rallies and then fails and then pummels lower. That's the worst part. Let me see. UPST. Right, so $25.63 is still the resistance to the downside. Watch out for support levels at 22-ish, or $23 and change. And if they break under it, 22.79. So if you want to go long, watch out for 23 and set your stops at 22.79. Or if you want to be risky, you can set your stops at 22.50ish. And if they break under 22.50, you can always cut the losses. But the chart is not looking good for Upstart over here. If Nasdaq makes a new low, I won't be surprised if Upstart follows the same. See what's about to happen next. We are coming lower here. Keep an eye out for Shopify, boys. That is an important chart to watch out for. We broke under an important consolidation zone, and we can see this pummel much lower if we can't retake it back soon. That is an important area, $30.55 or $30 in general. If we can't retake it back today, be very careful. Look at this consolidation zone. Important area. We broke under it. We're closing candles under it. So watch out. So let's focus on SPY. Did we take out the lows? That is the question. We're barely hanging on. Bouncing from the lows of Friday. That's an interesting $1 move from the lows. If you guys got it, good luck, congrats. But still not convinced yet. So let's see. It's a solid bounce, like a $1 move from the lows of Friday. So we will see if we can continue with this bounce, or we're going to come back lower and break 390 today. Let's keep an eye out for Shopify's close today. We'll keep that on our note, and for now we'll move our attention to AMD. AMD is still coming lower. No signs of reversals yet. For now, the lows of Friday is acting as support on SPY. Simple and easy. Good morning, Irab. Good to have you here, mate. Thanks for joining. AMD looks like it can push to 78.59. Hey Chaos, thanks for joining, appreciate it. 78.59 is the next zone to watch out for in AMD. If we break under it, be very careful, we can push much lower. SPY looking good. We got rejected immediately, and now we're coming back down. I won't be surprised if they undertake 390 here. Watch out, semiconductors are showing massive weakness here. There we go, new low on SPY, and we are coming down. 390, watch out, 390 a round number. If we break under it, things are gonna get ugly real quick. Down we go. There goes 390 in SPY. If we can't recapture it again, watch out for SPY to run a test to 388. Friday's lows are taken out to the woodsheds. Nvidia coming down to 133.35. See what QQQ is doing. 290. It's a nasty candle in AMD, it's a nasty candle in SPY. Watch out for 288 to 287 to follow. Another gap and crap day. Interesting. Yep, 390 is broken, exactly. Watch out for 388. $388 to 387-ish zones and change is what I have in support levels. AMD is nearing the next support level of 78.59. They break under it, watch out for AMD to run a test all the way to 72-ish is what I have next. Let me see. We'll give it on a real-time basis, somewhere around that 77.50-ish levels is next, or else AMD can come all the way down to $76. Let's see. Depends on if SPY can hold 388 or to 387 levels as support here. If not, it's not a good look. Volume is not so great today, it's kind of dull, but let's see. Session is still young and early, can't make a federal case out of the volume alone, so gotta wait and watch. SPY can't recapture 400 here, sorry 390 here. It can get ugly real fast. SPY is crashing. Crashing is kind of a strong word. I wouldn't say crashing, but selling off, yes. We can see SPY coming down all the way to 388 here if we can't recapture 390.33 to the upside. We're sitting near the trend line, so let's see. It's a doji candle. Gotta make buyers gotta recapture 390 here at any cost. If they can't, it's done over. 8 more minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. They close it under it. Watch out for 388 to follow, 388 to 387 levels to follow. AMD is sitting near the support at 78.54 here. They can't hold on to it. Watch out for much lower prices to follow. Friday's lows is currently at, let me see, Thursday's lows, I mean, it's currently sitting at around 78.52. QQQ might come down to run a test at 290 here, and GME is crashing lower as well. Alright. So here's the trade plan. If you go to, for now, if you want to short SPY, your stop losses is at 390.33 and above. To start recapturing 390 here, you can cut losses. Now the next support level for SPY is at 388 to 387 zone. And then followed by the important area, which is currently at 385. So I'm not saying we will go down there today, so don't dump your money in the options which expires today, and then you can only predict the price, you can't predict what time it will get there. But as long as SPY is under 390, probability for 388 to 387 to 385 is higher. So give yourself some time if you're shorting SPY and set your stop losses at 390-ish, 33 levels. And if they break above Friday's lows, you can always cut the losses, which is currently at 390.33. And then we can look for longs to like 392.71-ish zone. So, but for now, the probability to the downside is higher. We have like 5 more minutes for this candle to close. If they can't recapture 390, watch out, this can get ugly. Cannot see SPY chart on your screen. Yeah, I can pull it up, no worries. You can just leave the SPY if you guys are not watching this. You can just leave SPY in here, SPY. Alright, so let's go on to the 3-minute chart. And we will keep an eye out here. The point of contact is coming in clutch today, so the most of the volume has been traded on SPY, so we are coming lower here. Watch out for 387-ish zones. SPY just made a new low here. If you want to go short, you can set your stops at 390.33, which is the lows of Friday, as you can see over here. If SPY can't recapture these levels pretty quick, then yeah, as I said, watch out for 397 to 388-ish zones to act as support. The main support comes in at 385. about to happen next? Right, so we are coming over here. Watch out for 387 to 385 here. It's a bad flush down. We are selling off on a decent volume as well over here. The volume is picking up. If you guys are wondering what this is just a volume profile. It just tells you the amount of buyers and amount of sellers and which point the total highest volume trade happened and all the stuff. So something that acts as a secondary indicator for me, apart from the numbers which I already have. So yep, that's the levels which I have. This is the volume profile, and then just the numbers, and down we have the ATR. Those are the only indicators which I got for now. Alright, they're spiking it up here. Let's see. Maybe a 15-minute time frame. Alright, we're closing under 390s. If the next candle opens under it, and if they come back all the way up to run a test and get rejected there, things are gonna get interesting. Say hello to 387 and 385 on SPY. We are getting a bounce here. Let's see if it can last. They are selling it left and right. Can't see any buy volumes at all. Everything is just a sell volume. They spiked it about 388.41 here. It's a nice looking candle on the 5 minutes, so let's see if we can see a continuation to the upside. If not, then watch out for 387 and 385. See what AMD is doing. Did we break under 78? No, we are holding on to that Friday lows at 78.59 as well on AMD. Right, there we go. Further dropping. Got rejected at the point of contact. Right, say hello to 387 soon. And then say hello to 385. Do you typically look at volume profile when you come to trading? For me, the main indicator is just price. I just take a look at the price. Volume profile is just a secondary indicator for me to keep an eye out for the point of contact and where the buyers are or where the sellers are, sort of thing. But price tells me everything what I need to know. Just think of it as a secondary indicator, sort of thing. It's a secondary confirmation. Just have it in my charts so to test out if it's really as big of a deal as some traders are making it to be. So think of it as just a secondary confirmation bias, sort of thing. So if it works out good, I'll just keep it in the chart. If it didn't, I will remove it in coming days, sort of thing. So let's see. It never used to be in my charts before, so it's sort of a new thing for me, so it's just testing it out. So whatever I needed to know, as I said before, the price already tells me that. But let's see how it goes. Like, I'll try it out for 1 week and back test it to see if it's really working or not, if it goes well along with the price, whatever I got already. So if that works, I'll just leave it on the charts just like that, and I will let you guys know how it went after a week. Just consolidating here on SPY, not doing anything, just bouncing around and getting rejected at the point of contact for now. So let's see how the rest of the day goes. Just a floater operation to the downside. If they really plan on flushing it down, watch out for 387 to act as support, followed by 385. That should bring in some buyers. So something to keep an eye out for. This is a short week, so be careful with your trades. The market is volatile. Expect crazy swings in either of the direction.